Mysterious emotions. Ah, the mysterious emotion of falling in love with my cousin. Oh no. Alright, let's see how this goes. We're gonna give it a shot.
I'll say hi first, then...
I hurried through the corridor to the laboratory while suppressing my eagerness. Along the way, I saw the courtyard where I met Ruzi for the second time and became nostalgic for it, despite it only happening a short while ago.
At that time, I never imagined I still had living relatives.
Now I'm walking to the same place with joy in my heart. With a wondrous feeling, I looked at the tree where Ruzi had caught me.
That's...
I recognized the back of the man standing at the tree as if he were looking up at it. My heart jumped a little. I could speak to him normally until yesterday, so why am I so nervous now? After taking a deep breath and calming my heartbeat, I put on my usual face and walked up to him. Good morning, Ruzi.
Good morning.
Ruzi turned around and looked surprised for a moment, but immediately smiled softly. His unchanging smile soothed my feelings. Thanks for yesterday. It was fun.
Thanks as well. I also enjoyed it.
So, I rolled the lines on my tongue, which I've been thinking about since I woke up in the morning. I was at a loss for a moment, but encouraged by his gentle smile. Encouraged, I dared to open my mouth. I wonder, should I call you cousin from now on?
Do you really want to call me that?
My mind went blank in front of his unexpectedly serious face. Maybe us being related was actually somewhat unpleasant for Ruzi. That's... I felt like I was suddenly doused in cold water. I felt a large gap between us. You're not happy that we're cousins?
No, that's not it. It's just...
I was worried about what would follow these evasive words. Ruzi seemed to be steeped in thought for some time.
I was very happy when I found out that we were cousins, but half of the blood that flows through my veins is Nasla. You don't hate having a Nasla relative.
Ah, so...
That's what it was. I exhaled and reframed my thoughts. It is true that even if we are related, he is half Nasla. Ruzi, who knew about my initial revulsion after getting kidnapped, may not have been sure if it were okay for him to be happy. Oh yeah, he is from Nasla. Ooh. That's fine. We'll focus on what's important. Yay.
So it means that he doesn't hate being related to me.
I didn't feel a single iota of the hatred that Ruzi spoke of. Nice. I felt like this because it was Ruzi. I might not have been happy like this if someone else had turned out to be my cousin, like Surin or something. You may be from Nasla, but I'm happy that you're my cousin. Whether you're from Nasla or Rus, that doesn't matter to me. I'm just happy that it's you, Ruzi.
I see. Well, that's good. Whew.
Suddenly looking up at the heavens, he sighed loudly. Ruzi seemed to have been nervous in his own way. As I watched with a wry smile, Ruzi cleared his throat and began speaking as if to change his mood.
Ah, by the way, about that cousin thing. I prefer it when you call me Ruzi.
Ah, sorry. Did that bother you?
That's not it, but I don't want to be your cousin.
What do you mean?
You said before that you wanted to help me because it was me, right? Not because I'm a doctor, but because I'm me.
Yeah?
At the time, I was so happy because you seemed to recognize me as an individual. But if you call me cousin, then you'll recognize me more as your cousin. And that would feel kind of sad. So I'd prefer it if you call me by my name. I'd like you to continue calling me Ruzi.
I see, Ruzi. Called by name, Ruzi laughed happily and extended his hand.
Well then, let's continue to be good friends, Naala.
Ah, yeah. Maybe because Ruzi had been particular about it, but being called by my name gave me a special feeling. My heart raced, and I felt a little hesitation before my fingertips touched his hand. The vow that we had made as friends on the rooftop passed through my mind.
This handshake is just like the one we made before.
I tell that to myself. When I shook hands with him, with various feelings in my heart, Ruzi grasped my hand a bit stronger than I'd expected. Unexpectedly, my heart began to race again. I was embarrassed, just thinking about what color my hot face was turning. Why am I getting so worked up over a handshake?
To tell the truth...
As I looked down, strangely embarrassed, I heard his joyful voice. Thinking it to be curious, I raised my face and looked directly into Ruzi's eyes. I felt a different color in it and swallowed my breath.
To tell you the truth, I was a little scared of seeing you today.
Because you're from Nasla?
Apart from that, there's another reason why I don't want to be just your cousin.
Oh boy, are we getting it like right now? Like right now? I mean, I know, Ruzi, your route's kind of short, so you kind of got to speed this along, but right now?
I wasn't sure of that reason myself. I should have been happy to be related to you, but there was something else. I stayed up all night thinking about it.
Did you get an answer?
Yeah, I did. Just now.
Ruzi's fingers moved together with his words. At that moment, a tingling sensation rose from the back of my hand that he grasped, numbing the core of my head. Even though we were just grasping hands, I had the illusion of us being intertwined deeply. This is the longest handshake ever. Well, then, let's go to the laboratory. I hurriedly turned around and let go. I didn't know what it was, but I felt like if I continued touching Ruzi, something would happen.
Before that, perhaps I should take a nap. After talking to you and feeling relieved, I've become extremely sleepy. Ah, right. Why don't we sleep together in the nap room next to the laboratory?
I beg your finest pardon.
I'm kidding.
Sure, yeah, you were kidding. I believe you. Ruzi's joke is bad for my heart. I held my chest as it felt like my heart was going to beat right out of it and smiled tightly.
Okay, so let's go. The other women will be upset with me if I take up too much of your time.
Honestly. There's been many tough things since my coming to Nasla, but as long as I stay alive, I can have happy encounters such as this. I was chewing on my happiness when I walked alongside Ruzi. I parted from Ruzi as he said he was going to retrieve a tool and was on my way to the lab. My two friends, looking uncomfortable, were blocking the corridor. Guys, what's up?
Good morning, Naala.
There's something we want to ask you. Hey, you two. What's with those difficult-looking faces this early in the morning? What's wrong? I'll get to the point. You're awfully close with Ruzi lately. And you two were holding hands earlier, yeah? Ah, that is... Before I could explain, Solana interjected, looking upset.
Shalu, you're too straightforward.
You know what? I kind of appreciate the straightforwardness. I don't like when people beat around the bush and the anxiety just builds. I'd rather, like, get the anxious feeling and then they're like, look, this is what we're concerned about. So I appreciate it. That's just how I am. But you too, Solana, you were that worried up to now. Well, I'd like you guys to give me a little leeway here, as Ruzi and I are just friends. Lately, rumors have been circulating in the lab. People think that you two are dating. Are they not aware that Naala is currently the queen of the country and married to Toya? I mean, they're not wrong about the vibes, but like, dating isn't the word I would be using. Having an affair, sure, but it's dangerous to be gossiping that loudly. Considering like we're still like on palace grounds and stuff. Nosy? That's a terrible misunderstanding, but it do kind of be that way. No, you should not be happy about this. Sorry, I'm still getting over my flu, by the way. I'm not coughing as much, but when I start laughing, I just, like, the wheeze gets the cough going. Oh, no. Naala, girl, please. Spare me.
I wonder if that's how it looks.
What are you talking about? I'm married to Toya. Upon saying that, I felt a sharp pain in my chest. I furrowed my brow at this mystery. Just what is this pain in my chest that seems to be hurt?
Of course we know that. So, for me, rather than dating, it seemed like you were attached to him, and he dotes on you.
It's strange to talk about someone with a husband potentially dating someone, agreed. But people do get suspicious of the relationship between a man and a woman. My two friends were worried about that. No, I'm not dating Ruzi. We've just gotten closer, for a certain reason.
We'd love to hear that reason, if you don't mind telling us about it.
I wonder if it's okay to tell them. Can you keep this just between the three of us?
Yes, of course.
Actually, Ruzi and I are cousins.
What?
Cousins? What do you mean? We continued talking after you left, and that's when we discovered it. I was surprised too. My father's sister, or my aunt, was Ruzi's mother.
That's quite the coincidence.
I see. That's why you want to be close to him. I was so happy to suddenly have family.
I understand.
But I had no idea that such a rumor was going around. That's because you're dense. That's awful, Shalu.
Anyway, I'm happy for you, Naala.
Yeah, thanks. Was someone here just now? Ruzi, you peeping? You peeking? Or maybe it could be one of Ruzi's friends. It is not going to stay between the three of us, I feel. We'll see, because Ruzi's heart meter went up, but he wasn't here. At the same time, that's happened before, where the guys aren't around, but they still somehow know. I thought I felt someone's presence around the corner, and as I turned my attention that way, I heard the sound of footsteps hurrying off. I'm sure this won't end badly. I'm just going to have to endure everyone's prying eyes for a while. I thought I'd prepared myself for that. Yep, it's already spread.
Good morning! I've heard!
I had underestimated the Women's Information Network. Huh? What? Mr. Ruzi is your cousin!
Ah, so someone was listening in at that time.
Ah, that. I was surprised as well. I always thought that Mr. Ruzi's kindness had something in common with Miss Naala. I had wondered about that from the start. Oh, really? Well, I'm happy to hear that.
I felt a lot closer to Ruzi when I heard about it.
I always thought he kind of resembled someone from Roos. Knowing that he's Miss Naala's cousin makes him feel even closer.
Yeah, I'm happy to have real family.
You two really are close to each other. I always thought that Mr. Ruzi's attitude towards research was worthy of respect.
We wouldn't have been able to come this far without him.
Indeed. Let's keep working hard at the research.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
We will too.
Let's all hang in there.
Yeah. I'm happy to see everyone's bright faces, even under this pressure. With our feelings unified like this, I'm sure things will go well. I felt like I could see a little light ahead, so I smiled with everyone.
Has something good happened for everyone lately?
Oh? Why? Trying to brew tea, I stopped my hand for a moment and turned my head. Is there something you sensed?
No. I just feel like the Roos women have become a lot kinder to me lately.
Knowing the reason, I involuntarily laughed out loud.
Huh?
I'm sure they are feeling closer to you.
Oh, I see.
It seems that the intelligent Ruzi figured it out without having to be told. I laughed and sipped my tea.
You really are loved.
Maybe that's true, but that's not quite it. It's because you've been kind to them from the beginning. Once you know that someone who you have already liked is a relative, it's only natural to feel even closer to them. From the beginning, even the women who resisted recognized Ruzi's kindness. Thanks to this, their feelings of resistance due to him being a Nasla man may have also eased. Hopefully, we can continue our research with this sense of unity.
Yeah.
It was my brother-in-law Auri who taught me that words are power. And as I learned from him, the research on a new cure accelerated from that day on. I've been coming to work every day. I wake up, get ready, then head for the lab. My body moves automatically as if this has become a habit. What should I eat together with Ruzi today? Of course, I'm going to the lab to develop the cure. However, recently, meet up with Ruzi has been added to the agenda. Everyone's going to make fun of me like this. Even so, I can't stop feeling excited. Now the peaceful times I spend with Ruzi are indispensable to me. I shouldn't get too carried away, so I thought, and I tried to regroup, but my face couldn't help breaking into a smile. As I tried slapping my face a bit.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I heard a bewildered voice coming from around the corner. Hearing the voice of the person I'd just been thinking about caused me to stop suddenly.
Well, is there someone that you're interested in?
Why?
Well, actually...
I wonder if I'm hearing something important. Ruzi is normally in the lab during this time. He must have been called out into the corridor. Something she couldn't talk about in the lab. I mean, we shouldn't be nosy, but we want to know if he's going to accept this confession or not. I felt like this was something I shouldn't be listening to, so I tried to turn around. But I couldn't move as my legs seemed to be frozen. My ears opened up against my heart that didn't want to listen in.
Actually, I've been in love with you for a while, Mr. Ruzi.
I hurriedly shushed myself as I was about to make a sound. The confession I overheard made my chest tighten. This is most definitely a confession, right? I just overheard a private conversation. I felt guilt swelling up, but a heavy mist that surpassed that covered my heart. I've always known this. Of course Ruzi is popular with women. So why am I upset now? As a relative, I should be happy for him. I should be proud, as a friend and his cousin. Despite that, the fact that Ruzi was confessed to weighs heavily on my chest. I'm sure I'm just being possessive. I wouldn't want to lose my close relative. I must be a little scared that someone might take away my long-lost cousin. That's all it is. Right, if I think about it that way, everything falls into place. That should have made sense. But why? My spirits sank and they stayed at rock bottom.